Hey everyone. I know you probably saw my reading last night that I did with the things that I shuffle and lay out, and they have pictures on them. Sometimes those videos aren't seen as well as the other ones for some reason. Anyway, I wanted to let you know that I haven't mentioned this in a while, but I have to say it, that it's so important for everyone to realize that what's happening is temporary. The messages that I keep receiving that I'm not sharing, just it's temporary, and everything that we were predicting would happen by a certain date is still happening, just at a later date. Because from what I'm received from Spirit, more contrast needed to be there. More, this is not what we want. We need to build a whole new thing. And, you know, that tower is falling, and you cannot build a new thing on rubble. So I know that it's painful. I know people are grieving what was, and that's something to honor and be with and allow. But also, and I also know there's a lot of people who are struggling right now, you know, and who have lost their jobs and who are afraid. And I understand that too. And that is absolutely something that is touching people in my life directly. And we are banding together and we're supporting each other. You know, there was a group of people in the 60s whose name was almost identical to onyx tigers. You have to figure that one out, but I think you'll figure it out. And they took care of themselves and each other. And there's things like that happening. There's mutual aid groups. There's people who are figuring out how to help each other with medical stuff, all different kinds of things for now. But you have to know that this is still temporary. And over again I hear, and I know Gia's gotten this message too, it takes as long as it takes. But people are waking up. More people need to wake up. And the power needs to be in the people's hands almost completely. And then things will shift. And today we are seeing a lot of that. So go to Kate the Sarge's video that I reposted, take action, do things in the 3D, and also hold that vision. Keep, do your action and then come back and dance. You know, remember some of our LGBTQ siblings were talking about how when there was that crisis in the 80s, they would lay friends to rest in the morning, they would take to the streets in the afternoon, and then they would dance all night. So those are the elders that we need to look to right now. People who have been through these sorts of things before. And I know it's unprecedented, but in some ways it isn't, because it's always been here. And it's time to clean out that wound, as people have been saying, and to then rebuild. You know, we're rebuilding. But every time I check in specifically about who is going to be holding what office this year, it's the same message that I've been getting the whole time. That has not changed. Just the date. So it's temporary, but do the work, because that's what makes the change, right? We're still rebuilding and creating something completely new. So get creative and have fun with it. Connect with people. What will you create? Oh, and also, I will never message you. This is my only account. It has something like over 8,000 followers. And just keep an eye out for that, because apparently that's the thing that's happening right now. Yay! I will never message you for readings or money or anything like that. And this is my only account, the one with the over 8,000. Anyway, we got this. Really.